What's going on? Well, welcome to my live stream, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and ask myself a few questions. I've got a little list here that I've compiled, so bear with me. Let's see here. Still trying to figure this media stuff out, but yeah, here you go. All right. So the purpose for me doing this was to kind of get myself out there and kind of just show you guys a little bit about myself. Kind of share a little bit about myself. And so I have this questionnaire that I looked up online, and I want to read it out to you guys and see what you guys think. All right. Okay. So, do you have any brothers or sisters? If so, how many? Yeah, I'm a family of four. Um, well, four siblings. I'm the oldest. My sister's the next one. She is 20. See, she is 5 years younger than I am. I'm 29. Uh, uh, and I have a brother after that. He's 18. And I have a little brother after that. He is, let's see, 11? 10? He's 10. All right, let's see. What's your favorite activity? That's a good one. I guess my favorite activity would be probably vaping, if that counts as an activity. If not, it would be hiking. That would be my other favorite activity. Last summer here in Japan, I hiked a volcano. Um, it was really fun, and it wasn't Mount Fuji, but it was really awesome. It was 8,000 feet, so it was pretty fun. It took me about 6 hours to complete, but it was awesome. I enjoyed it. Let's see, what's my least favorite activity? I would say my least favorite activity would be. Ooh, this is a good question. I would say maybe that one's kind of tough because I do enjoy a lot of different activities, but I would say running would be my least favorite thing, and obviously you can tell why. Uh, yeah, I hate it, but I have to do it. So, what is your favorite school subject? Well, I did like my creative writing college class that I took. I did enjoy it a lot. That was really fun. I got to express myself, and I enjoyed the fact that it's more like free writing. You know, it's creative writing is what it's called, obviously, but I enjoy just you know putting my thoughts on paper. It's kind of like my form of a masterpiece to create, you know, something like that. And don't mind me, I'm vaping, one of my favorite activities. Let's see. Have you been involved, or are you hoping to become involved in any school activities, clubs, sports, etc.? If so, which ones? I would say I'm not a full time college student. I am in the military. So there are lots of activities on the side of my work and my free time. So I would say filming and I guess this YouTube channel that I have, and just kind of expressing my thoughts and ideas on film versus my creative writing class on paper. And so I feel that that's kind of my outlet out here and my way of expressing myself, and that's kind of my hobby, other hobby that I'm involved in. Uh, what's your favorite type of music? I I have a very wide genre of music. I like anything from rap to hip hop, um, reggae, uh, um, you name it. I am a musician as well. I play piano, drums, bass, saxophone. I played saxophone for like 4 years, so that's a random thing that a lot of people don't know. Um, but yeah, my genre, it really doesn't matter to me. Music is a form of an outlet, I guess you could explain, or I could explain it that way. When I listen to music, I enjoy it, all types of genres. So it could be country for all I know. As long as I like the song, that's all that matters to me. All right. So these other questions here. It's like a second section. On the weekends, I like to explore Japan. Being out here, I do enjoy all the cool activities and all the stuff that Japan has to offer. So on the weekends, I like to be out and about. I do not like being in my house. I do not like um, just spending time sitting in my couch. Sometimes if I go watch a movie, I still try to do it outside of the house. Vape break. Let's see. Next question. Someone I admire is blank because I admire. Let's see. I admire my dad. He's a very hardworking man. He's a pastor, and I've looked up to him ever since I could remember. Um, Me and him, he's taught me everything that I know. From being a good person, and from being an outspoken person when I need to be. And I feel like I look up to him, and because he has taught me a lot. Anything from taxes, and I've always asked him questions like that. Taxes, how do I change a tire? From what I remember when I was young, he taught me how to put gas in the car. Like little things like that that no one else will think about. And even the little things that he taught me the right way to do it. You know, as you grow older, you find your ways of making things quicker. How to put gas, put the cap here, whatever. That's just some examples. But my dad has been a huge influence in my life, and that's why I look up to him. I'm going to share a little bit more. So with that, my dad, my background is Hispanic. I'm Mexican. Both of my parents are Mexican, and they crossed the border illegally a long time ago. Well, everything's before I was born, everything's legal, whatnot, everything's fine. He had to sacrifice so much to get that American dream, that American, uh, that feeling of having a house, or being in America, and that American dream is that life. He had to sacrifice so much, and I've seen him grow. From when I was a year old, younger, 3, 4 years old, whatnot. From then to now, I've seen him grow, and I've looked up to my father ever since I can remember. Let's see. I got another question. I learned the most when the teacher. Let's see. I learned the most when the teacher explains stuff. So, in some of my classes college classes that I've taken, either online or in classroom, I've learned uh, better when the teacher, I guess, explains stuff and shows me. I'm more of a visual learner. So if someone teaches me, for an example, how to drift a car here in Japan, if I'm in the car and they teach me how to pull the e-brake, how to do this with the pedals, with the brake and the accelerator, I'll learn faster that way. My ideal job would be my ideal job. I would say my ideal job would be how do I express them? Uh, be able to express my feelings and have my ideas put down, and probably something like YouTube, something like vlogging, where my creativity will show, because I feel like I'm somewhat creative, and I feel that that influences everything that I do daily. At work, it's more of a standard. You do this. This is the outcome. You put this time in. This is what you're going to get afterwards. Stuff like that. You have to follow certain rules. If you have to. I'll give you an example. If you have to put air on a car tire, you have to wear this for safety. So in a job that the job that I'm in, um, it's very strict, and very to the T. So I can't be as creative as I want to be. I can't be as I guess the right word would be I can't express my creativity in in that sense. So my ideal job would be something that I can express my creativity and maybe do something about it. Either photography or videography or vlogging, stuff like that. Something like that. Maybe even graphic designing. My wife is actually a graphic designer as well. But that's more to that uh, will come later. But yeah, those are just a few questions on this questionnaire that I had. I'm gonna go look through here real quick and find another questionnaire because it's very that questionnaire was very just I guess school based. Let me see if I can find a survey here, or excuse me, a questionnaire. Let me take a little vape hit here real quick. Excuse me. Water break. Here's one. It's a very simple questionnaire, and once I finish this questionnaire, I'm gonna call it a day for this live stream. All about me. I am. I have a few favorite colors. Red. Those are my favorite colors. If I could choose one to wear forever, I'm a very colorful person, as you can tell. I like color, so anything that has a splotch of different colors, that's my favorite thing. Anything with colors in it's just flowers, colors, like designs and stuff like that. You always see my shirts are always like colorful. I just like stuff like that. So it's kind of hard for me to choose a favorite color. If I had to, though, probably it would probably be red. Honestly, I do like red a lot. Food. What's my favorite food? Uh, I am Mexican, so I do I do like tacos and burritos and whatnot. My favorite food is all the food that my mom makes, but my special food that my wife makes, they're called pupusas. They're Salvadorian. Those are my favorite food, and it's probably why I'm hefty. We'll leave it at that. Animal. My favorite animal. I love Pandas. Love pandas. Love them. Love them. I think. Do I have? No, he's not in here. All right, I have a stuffed panda. Um, it's my wife's, but I like pandas. They're pretty cool. I like them. You know. Let's see. Sports. What's my favorite? My favorite sport, I would guess, or not guess, excuse me. I would say football. I played football in high school. I was a cornerback and a outside linebacker, and so I played 3 years of football, 1 year JV and 2 years bars. There's more information for you guys. Let's see. Song. My favorite song. I would say I do like a little bit of Drake. So he has one uh, called, I believe it's like Tuscan Leather or something like that. I kind of like that song. It's not bad. But some of Drake's songs I do like, so I would say something like that. Uh, I gotta find the song and I'll put it in one of my vlogs. I remember what the song is called. Movies. My favorite movie. As you can tell, I love Star Wars. I can talk about Star Wars all day long. I can talk about C3PO, R2D2, K2SO. I can talk about Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, you name it. Darth Vader right here. Um, I love the Star Wars movies, books. Um, that's my ultimate favorite movies. Um, the newest ones that came out, like Rogue One, and I'm drawing a blank here. Rogue One's the newest one that came out. I'm drawing a blank here. What's it called? The Force Awakens. Thank you. Uh, I'm looking at the uh, Snap Wexley that's sitting back there. But The Force Awakens and uh, Rogue One, and that's just I love those movies. Book, I would say I'm reading this book here by a friend of mine called The Renaissance Leadership. It's by Daniel Baldillo, forward by Dr. Victor Centeno. It's I'm not done reading it yet, but I'm enjoying this book quite a bit. It's a very good book. So right now, this is one of my favorite books. Games. Uh, I I have a PlayStation. I love PlayStation. I enjoy it a lot. And right now, I'm not playing any PlayStation games. 'Cause I just came back from Hawaii, so but I do like. I'm playing some of the Star Wars games, or some of the Star Wars games, and I'm playing just a little bit of everything, really. What comes to mind? Grand Theft Auto 5, or Grand Theft Auto, I mean. I'm just playing a couple games. I'm not really a gamer. Honestly, I'm not. But when people ask me to hop in and play, yeah, I'll do it sometimes. Um, but for the most part, I try not to let that take all the time away. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, just throw them down there, or hit me up on the links that I have: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I have a Patreon page as well. So if you like the content in my YouTube channel with all the videos and stuff that I have, you can subscribe onto Patreon. So I'll just explain a little bit how that works, I guess. So with Patreon, I only have it for like set to $1 amount. Anywho, so the way that works is anyone that helps me pretty much, or helps support the funding for the videos, the camera, equipment, um, the gas and whatnot. That's just how that works. But um, what it is you'll get extra videos and footage and all this other extra media that people won't see on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily. It's more personal. It's more to a personal level. And that's why I'm also doing the YouTube live, so I can get more personal with all the people that out there, and um, people can kind of like relate with the stuff that I do and relate with myself, and you know I'm just another YouTube person or another person on YouTube that is just trying to put more content out, trying to be better, trying to I'm learning. That's really what it is, and that'll help me help fund um, pretty much my learning curve will increase as I get more subscribers, more members, more support, and it does help. So yeah, that's it's on my YouTube uh, page and whatnot. So anywho, I'm out. I just did a 12-hour shift, so I'm gonna go to bed, take a little nap. But yeah, for those of you guys out there, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, see ya.